building to a crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you live. Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And it's the opening contest for the two teams in this Champions League season. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea.
Well, I'm looking forward to this one, Derek. It's so important that you get off to a good start. So let's hope both sides go for the win here and we get an exciting match.
Here is the initial 11 for Paris Saint-Germain. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Fabian plays alongside Vitor Ferreira in central midfield. And the lead striker is Ousmane Dembele. And this is how it looks for Chelsea.
Well, on paper it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me it's more likely to be a split midfield, with three supporting the front man and two sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
And the match is underway. And it's a quality pass. Dembele. Well, marginally wide. So close. Gusto. Palmer. Advantageous situation here for Chelsea developing. Delivered into the box. And stopping the danger. Hakimi. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Takes the shot. I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. And it took a touch off the defender, so it will be a corner. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Fired over by Ousmane Dembele. And a fine stop. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Short corner taken. That's a good-looking pass. Can he convert? Vital intervention. Hakimi. Could cross it in here. Very effective pass. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. But the try. A wonderful counter-attacking football. Just unfortunate that they didn't score.
Well, had he scored, that would have been a great goal. The speed in which they changed from defence to attack was brilliant.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, quite simply, he's a great crosser of the ball, and that will be a major threat today. If he plays well, he'll be a big influence on this game.
Now the attack fizzled out. That's useful play. It's into the penalty area, and an effective clearance. Dembele. Hakimi. Ferreira. Dembele. Corner awarded to PSG. Over it comes. Palmer, really good build-up, but no end product. No foul, PSG advantage. Dembele. Ferreira. Dembele on the ball. Well, that one has promise. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Dembele. And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. And I must say that's very good refereeing, going back to hand out the yellow card in that fashion. Dembele, and having a goal! Just failing to hit the target. Good effort, though. Caicedo. Gusto. And a tidy tackle. Dembele. Long way out this. Oh, that's a fine save. And the corner played over by Dembele. Oh, very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Well, snuggled behind for another corner. Playing it in. And that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Madueke. The cross is on. And the referee says corner kick. Now sending it in. There's still an issue here. But it just petered out. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Dembele tasked with taking the corner. Well, he took care of it defensively. Running with the ball confidently. And he has the measure of his opponent. Oh, look at that! They've taken the lead. Well, they haven't been the dominant team so far. But they're certainly not complaining about the scoreline.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Fabian. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Chance here! It's still alive! Well, nothing comes of it. Palmer. You know, Chelsea have an awful lot of space. A good-looking ball. They had a decent reading of that ball in. Dembele. Now with Hakimi. Really good build-up, but no end product. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Well, it petered out. Options in the centre. Has a go. Well, he's been ruled offside. Top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Action on the ball. Real defensive resilience. Fabian. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And defending as a unit. So nearing the break, Chelsea hold the edge. Stuart, how about your assessment of what you've seen from them in the first 45?
Yes, they defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline.
Oh, Stuart, an opportunity! And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. PSG using width to good effect. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Jackson. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Can they keep it going? Big chance! And it's gone in here! Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals.
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
So back underway, with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Possibilities inside the box. Free kick to Chelsea. Well, straight into the meat of the penalty area. Well, the pressure from his opponent was telling. Fabian. Dembele on the ball. Plenty of support here. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Delivered into the box. Well, it goes a-begging, and when you're 2 goals down, you've got to be cold-blooded.
Yeah, they need to take those sort of chances. They're struggling here, you have to say that.
Madueke. Pedro Neto. Noni Madueke. Nicely timed tackle. Hakimi. Dembele. Ferreira. Could be dangerous. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Over it comes, struggling to get it away. Well, the referee has blown the whistle, and that will do it for the first half here in Catalonia. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark and attack in this game, Stuart.
Yeah, he's just not found his form today. He doesn't look quite right. Unless he can impose himself on this game and start threatening the keeper, they're going to lose this one.
So back in business here, and Chelsea dominating the proceedings in the first half of this game. Will we see a similar pattern in the second 45? Palmer with it. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And the diving header! The fans erupt, as they've every right to. That was astonishing. Not just any old header. A touch of artistry about that. My goodness.
Well, just watch this. What a brilliant piece of skill. He's determined, he's athletic, and he makes the perfect contact with the ball. It's a great goal.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Fabian. Dembele. Fabian. Hakimi. Ferreira. Ball lost by PSG. Hakimi. And in the right position to read it. Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Madueke. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Vitor Ferreira. Dembele. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. There to take it away. Dembele. And the defending not the best here. Is it going to be? A smart stop here. Determined defending. Substitution it is for PSG. Well, they fancy a short one. Pulls it back. Hakimi. And a chance here. Hakimi! It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Fine cross into the middle. Very comfortable piece of defending. Chelsea regaining possession here. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment. And the goalkeeper doing what he's paid to do. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Now, how about the short corner? He read the situation defensively and did his job. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Nkunku. Kangin Lee. The supporters want to see him have a go. Oh, it's off the post! And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Oh, that's splendid play. Wonderful chance. Well, just narrowly over the crossbar. Good hit, though. Kangin Lee. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. And support available. Jackson. Nkunku has it. Neto. Nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Menj. Gonzalo Ramos. Fabian. Kangin Lee. Oh, strong hand on the ball. Really good challenge. Hakimi. Kangin Lee. It's there for him. Oh, so near, off the post. A no-nonsense defensive clearance. And plenty of space for this Chelsea attack. And a fine cross. The save was a good one. Well, the referee allowed them to continue, but now he's going to go back and hand out the yellow card, Stuart.
And he thought he was going to get away with that, but quite rightly, he's got a booking.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Short corner taken. It's a nice looking ball. A decisive clearance it was. Nkunku. And that's a very good parry. There's to win it back. Ramos. Feeding it through. And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. An effective ball. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Oh, but they've lost it now. Intercepting it intelligently. Madueke. Committed challenge. He's using his strength to good effect. Well, sadly, they just couldn't keep possession. And the keeper grabs it. Not giving him a moment's peace. Continues his run. Able to skip past his man. And hit with ferocity. But in the closing phase, and Stuart, Chelsea have been tremendous today.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
Players waiting in the centre. Good looking move. Let's fly here. Well, hit with power and almost the right precision. Chelsea struggling to keep the ball. Could be troublesome. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Five minutes to go. Noni Madueke. Threatening. Can't miss, surely. And fine goalkeeping. Hakimi. No foul. PSG advantage. It's a neat move. Kangin Lee. Well, not straightforward, but that was a chance to give themselves life.
And it was close, but if they're going to get back into this, they need to score from those sort of chances.
Well, the referee saw it as a bookable offence.
And I think he's got it absolutely right. That was a poor challenge, you have to say.
And a substitution in the offing. Enzo Fernandez. Neto. Must be! Not out of the woods yet. And eventually, goalkeeper's ball.
Well, you can sense the relief amongst his teammates. But what a first save that was.
Well, good effective pressure. Ramos. Nicely cut out. To them for winning back possession. And there goes the full-time whistle. Chelsea claim all 3 points in their opening match in the UEFA Champions League.
Well, you always want to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what they've done here. Now they can look forward to the next game. They're in a great position.
Well, this man has given us plenty of reasons to dwell on his performance, hasn't he, Stuart?
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.